down the street in my six got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Arizona going up against Cairo. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Here's a speed threat, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. That's a laser base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the 0-1. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. And it hits the base of the wall. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stanton fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Kicks and fires. This one high in the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch, and it just misses. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center. And now, Brandon Lau.
Leading off for Cairo, the first baseman, Brandon Lau.
And the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a 1-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. The pitch. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Alvarez at second with nobody out. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. And here it comes. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. Judge fires it to the plate, but it's offline. And they lead by 3. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He swings and fouls one off. Now one missed. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course.
Bichette to second, over to first, safe. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice. Amir Garrett gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Altuve runs. Pitch misses inside. Throw there. Safe.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The 1-0. Good eye right there. Garrett checks the runner. Oh, they got him leaning. He's out. 2 outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And now the lefty on the ground to the left. The throw to first, and the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out loud on a song loud, put my words.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. The Cats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses. Going to count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Right side. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 6. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The wind of the pitch. And base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Wander Franco. Gets under it and pops it up. Altuve sizing this one up, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. The Coyotes lead it 3-0. Cionel Perez gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And fouled off. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Acuna now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Perez measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Left-hand hitter waits. He goes down looking. Thomas Hatch will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, left field. Stanton should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So, man aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Doubled his first time up. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Vladdy coming around third. He will score. It's 6-0. The throw is wild, and it gets away. So 2 down, and now Adley Rutschman. And he's already singled in this game. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, Franco tosses to first. Rutschman retired. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on. And welcome back. Here's Rafael Devers. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Cedric Mullins stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Tags the runner for 1. Over to first, but he beats it. Throw to first, but he beat it. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Caught him looking for the K.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away. So you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans, our final line score.
Couple wins, couple ills. Took a hit right up the field. Now I got to just know how to flip it when I feel. Different when you listen to yourself. Not forgetting but forgiving. How you living is the wisdom in itself. Getting help. My intention and my callous never been in balance. It's a challenge when your talent come equipped with damage. Getting callous to what matters and you miss the pattern. How to manage a condition is a trick to catch it. How to handle what you giving is a different matter. Skip the magic. It don't happen overnight. You don't have to overwrite when it's saying how you didn't plan it. Understanding I ain't got it when I gave it all I had. Nothing missing in the math, but the vision in the path. I'm revisiting the past with a pen and pad. I'll be back. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't go away. Try again. Those that go away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again. Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I could bend a hoop or run a claw. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting caught. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Selling in the mall, trying to trip a law. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bank doors. Now them same doors got a man in wait force. Handshake still, cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have it play field. Now I'd rather take off. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still if the line ain't crossed. I hope you try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't walk away. Try again. Those that go away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again. All this time you spent, all that love you gave. Please don't walk away. Try again. Those that goes away. Don't break before you break. It's not too late to try again.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Coyotes and the Cats. Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Mullins grabs it on the run.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay throw, not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So one gone with a runner at third. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first. That's out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Here's a big power threat. Brandon Lau. The pitch. 0-1 there. Swinging a foul straight back. And a count 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Next offering upstairs. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here is Aaron Judge.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
That one misses. 1-1. Judge rips that one. Harris after it, and he makes the grab. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Manoah back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is lifted in the air. Franco gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Have to say he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
No score here in the second. Next pitch is popped up. Lau pulls it in on the run.
The left fielder.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Stanton gets it back in quickly, and the potential go-ahead run stops at second base. New pitcher now, Wandy Peralta. Making a move at second base. Entering as the pinch runner, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here's Adley Rutschman, the switch hitter batting right. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Base hit center field. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jose Altuve now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now into the game, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll be out in left field. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Here the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Going 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And now the DH, Nelson Cruz. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. Excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
Typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come on.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Amir Garrett.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris, lied out his first time. And here it comes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets the bunt down the right side. Harris caught in between, trying for third now. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Tags the runner. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. And a pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate. But he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
Devin Williams into the game.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Cedric Mullins in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bunt attempt. Popped up. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out.
This is a frustrating play for the defense, but exactly how they imagined it playing out on offense. He drops down a gorgeous bunt, and what a time to do it. Now they have the winning run on base.
Lau swings through it for strike 1. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. Start of the 4th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Garrett back to work. Runner takes off for 3rd. And safe. It's a stolen base.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 0-2. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the runner is in to score from 3rd. Bad mistake there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. No outs, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says. And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this one. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner around 2nd, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Loud with a relay home. Safe at the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
New pitcher on here, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fly ball to right. Judge is there. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The Coyotes out front here, 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the fourth, and now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And that clips the inside corner. Movement in the bullpen. Thomas Hatch up and throwing. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. And Acuna able to make the grab. Judge out on the play. And there's one down.
Now the left field.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Just off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. And the right-hander deals. In the air, out towards left center. 2 away down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one drifts inside. All tied up here in extra innings. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here at Farrows Field, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that one for strike 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge really on his horse for this one. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Into center. And there's a base hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Thomas Hatch takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jose Ramirez now at the plate. Hit hard, base hit. Harris rounds second on his way to third.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. On the ground to third, might be 2. To Franco for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Next pitch is popped up. Devers settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Coyotes have the lead, 5-3. Back here in Egypt, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Wander Franco. Felix Bautista comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Matt Barnes, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And takes low for ball 1. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Next pitch is outside. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Bounced out to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Fans, our final line score. First,
take a break. Relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down.
I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one.
Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor nosy. They see a young walk in with his kids, they don't know who he is, they didn't know that he young. I'm saying I'm lonely, I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard that you blowing up fast, but I think it's better to slowly erupt. And money was burning a hole in my pocket, and I just found a little hole in my gut. We walked in the function, they dog got the bump, and my dog got the rushing like Soviet pup. Root, nah, don't shoot. 2-6, we got loose screw. Turn like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do the cameras, I be low in Los Angeles. You ain't never gonna see me, I might as well be in Canada. You ain't never gonna be me, it's best stay in your parameters. You know they gon' GOAT me, I spell it out for you like that. About to go put up on Riri, that for the feature. Ben Franklin, no, you ain't gonna catch me in the type of place where everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is for to carry a lot of dough. I had no pot to dive, the fence can't sit around here.
Take a break. Not your great relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple make it back to you to settle down. I got a real one, real one, real one. could go. Baby, fall into me slow. Who don't keep your love on me? No love on me.
It's the way of my life. It's the way of my life. It's easy sometimes when you just coast along. But like it or not, something always seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they will have you there cause they need someone around. Perhaps you'll receive invitations for tea. Or perhaps you will laugh and you'll make them all smile. Or maybe you'll join them, cause it had to be. Perhaps you'll forget what you forgot for a while. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. 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 Like they dance in a curly Q dance. A pulses and ringing, a campfire chants of ritual drumming. Although at first glance you thought you could run, but you won't take a chance. It's not an experience if they can't bring someone along. They hang on emotions, they bottle inside. They peck at the ground and they strut out of stride. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. 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 and 3, the phones are ringing. 4, we ain't leaving no more, no more. No 4, have riddles weak. At 5, we might be weak. At 6, they kick out the door, the door.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Soul Singers taking on the Coyotes. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Luis Castillo.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Trout. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jimenez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie Betts. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez heads towards it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is the third out of the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in the desert, and today's starter, Dustin May. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. In the dirt. Real Muto down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had a fool.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Witt. On to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Witt over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next to hit, Michael Harris. That one's in there, 0-1. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you can argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Chris Alvarez has turned into one of the best young hitters, maybe one of the best hitters in all of baseball. He's got some of the most raw power in the entire game. The wind of the pitch.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Adley Rutschman stands in now, looks at that one inside. He swings and fouls one off. That one is absolutely belted. Off the base of the wall. Harris fires it in quickly, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Runner leads away at second. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags up for third.
The first baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Such great concentration. Everybody.
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. On the ground, right side. Third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. JT Realmuto steps in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
A wind in the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Field, and Realmuto is out, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Now a relay to third, in there safely.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Strike 2.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
got him. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss struck him out. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these 3-inning games. It's like
Hey, one more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, he like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance, you be talking big, ain't down for the ride. Feeling like the mafia when we go mob. I be with some that be really outside. I'm out to drive and see to let them ghost ride. Sing to the women, I'm Fat Maxwell. Man wanna see me in a big black cell. He was in the life like Johnny Manziel. Today hit him up like Blue Cantrell. Then hate from the house, I'm in Hollywood in a penthouse, Baby girl mad that I won't, I don't give on a discount. Funny how I'm eating more than I ever ate, but you check a plate and I slim down, If you owe me money, better skip town. Look, getting frisked and stripped down, Facts. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. On my tails, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Look, hey, we in the breeze. Lone Star boy like Vietnamese. Like a young Mike Tyson, you a Roy Jones Jr. weak in the knees. Put some bass in your voice when you speaking to me. I ain't tripping, let somebody give me reason to be. You ain't tough like you talking, I'm very certain. You a tweet, you a scary person with the inside schoolboy near in person. Ringside, Larry Merchant, you a Howard Cosell. Walking folktale, halfway look wholesale. Wishing on the star it go well. To somebody like us, had enough of it. Sock it in the neck for the of it. Nickname off. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy, here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too chunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. On my tails, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail. Spinning corners, 30 years with that, like I feel rollers on my tail.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Singers taking on the Coyotes. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, here in Arizona, and this is a ballpark where traditionally the ball has jumped, but a few years back they installed that humidor, and now offense has been neutralized a little.
And I think hitters still, in their minds, believe that the ball does carry, and that can produce some confidence as you step into the plate for your at-bats.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
So here's Scherzer. Scherzer gets the punch out. One away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Mike Trout. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks. That didn't make me feel any better.
That misses, and that is ball one. Jimenez leads off first with one away. And it's even up.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Scherzer deals. And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's in there. And that's strike one. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. That misses. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and that'll do it.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
So Bichette gets a chance to hit. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop to first. And they get the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman,
Out to center. Snags it for the second out.
batting third, the second baseman, Jose
Altuve up to hit here.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. That ends the inning, so we take a break. Scoreless after one. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Scherzer back to work. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Popped up. Bichette under it. One up, one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Second inning here, no score.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Two gone now.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So digging in, Michael Harris. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one wrapped foul. Scherzer gets the punch out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in the desert, stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Oh, boy. And a wild pitch that missed everything. Save!
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Waka keeping an eye on him. Here's Adley Rutschman. Comebacker to the mound. There's one. Whips it to first on the run. Rutschman retired.
Sometimes it's just a little bit smarter to go ahead and make the play yourself. Less throws, less people involved. And right there, he had plenty of time to get that first out at second and then to complete the double play over to first.
And it's fouled away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that one fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So coming into the game now on defense, Jazz Chisholm.
Number 2.
Junior. He'll be out in left field. Liam Hendricks on the pitch out of the pen here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. JT Realmuto in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Acuna hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Top of the 3rd, no score, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that quickly 2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. As we go to the last of the third, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Betts running hard to get it. And that drops foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Goldie makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Now here is Michael Harris. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Harris, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner on the go. Witt. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Cole Bichette up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. And that ends the game. Wow. He circles the bases and they will walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Nothing your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
We had a hunch, and I'm a critic hunch, and we ain't got no lunch, and now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a lunch. Okay, like, I ain't tripping about the Klondike, I was tripping about the big homies who had it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that give me all right, like MCE bags and big G-Pads, but I ain't got no G-Pads, like I ain't get that, and I won't fit that. My super G could probably cut grass, and super could probably go and get my shoe rack, like homie don't do that, go and get my Stanley Cooper poster pack. Play, okay, I got it. Guess if you would've told me earlier, I would've caught it. But real Georgia John never come with a profit. Guess that's what you get when you took the southern product. Like Diver on his feet, big homie in the trees. Go and tell the preacher man, cause God made a beat. Run on money with my cleats. It's that Georgia summer heat. It's that been there, done that. All they gotta see, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller. I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller. I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller. I'm a big like what you doing? Real with them been yelling when we been booing. I ain't seen them in some days. They acting like we been zooming. Had to boom like catch away. That hated when I consume my boy. It's so bad we was fighting all night. about it. Talking to myself, I ain't even good about it. Y'all ain't really care about it. I ain't even worried about it. Y'all gon' see me poppin', then we'll see. I really talk about it. Y'all just see me like a moving target. Buying fakes, moving cities, man, and Billy's got me underwater. Warrants for that. They knew he making moves, slip inside and couldn't catch up. If y'all really wanted to, I'll sit back. Even when we making moves, ain't nobody beat me up like the man I'm trying to prove. Big player, big player, big player, big player,
I ain't feeling the way. I came from the second defeat. Made it out with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart in they sleeves. Don't even come out the fleas.
Greetings from El Diamante and welcome to the capital city of Peru. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Coyotes going up against the Lemurs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This to third, Witt. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Bounced up the middle. Over to Hosmer, and Ramirez is set down.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter. But whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. Witt over to first. Out number 3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Lima, and on the mound now, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Byron Buxton. The line to kick the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. All right, Seggy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure. No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
0-1. Swings through that. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the Singers, the Whales, and the Lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules. Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here comes a pitch. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single-season strikeout record with 250. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back here at El Diamante. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And he deals. High in the air, out to right. Minoso drifts towards it. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
That is it. The catcher, number 35.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Polanco. They get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Acuna runs. Line drive, base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Trevor McGill.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Michael Harris. Left field. That one hops against the fence. Runner around third. To the plate, save. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
I'm out.
Next pitch is popped up. Hosmer brings it in for the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. This is GBL Baseball from El Diamante in Lima.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand it.
Back here at the ballpark, now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Cole back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Eloy Jimenez now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez snags it on the run.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Minnie Minoso, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So they turn things over to the righty, Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Bichette up to the dish. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. One up, one down. That's hard hit on the line. Buxton puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Got him swinging. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Hosmer. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Splits the plate. That's strike one. That one fouled off. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Hosmer at first, one gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this
against the floor. Yes, I can't tell when it stop when I'm on one. Oh, how does it feel? I beat the
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Arizona going up against Lima. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Max Scherzer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he throws the change in the slider off the fastball. I really like how he's able to sell fastball, but it's really change up and keep hitters just out in front a little bit. Swing and miss, soft contact. The slider as well comes out of the same tunnel. All three very deceptive, and hitters are going to have to stay back and make sure they get pitch recognition.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Jimenez hurries it back in, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ground ball right side. Hosmer takes it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Trevor McGill up and loosening in the pen. Barlow getting cranked up as well. So here's Scherzer. Swinging a foul straight back. three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First offering misses the mark. Foul ball. Bichette on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much. And now Byron Buxton and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. See, I always get a kick out of the lemurs enclosure they have in center field.
Yeah, outside of the baseball team, those have to be the only lemurs in all of Lima.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Legend says those lemurs showed up while the stadium was being built and they never left.
We've seen a few pop up from behind the batter's eye from time to time. You keep your eyes out. You know, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that rolls into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wastes no time there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. Full count, 3-2. Eloy Jimenez up next. Swings and he breaks his bat. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. Now, Adley Rutschman. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Scherzer deals. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Rutschman retired. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next pitch is popped up. Witt under it. That's out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, he
dives, but he can't make the catch. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Just a cookie down.
Trevor McGill gets the ball now, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Michael Harris will hit next. Up the middle, Baez takes it to the base for the force out. That ends the frame. Now it's the right fielder, Minnie Minoso. Swung on, belted. Alvarez going back, racing back some more. Back some more. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now it's Eric Hosmer. Felix Bautista into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Jorge Polanco goes after that one for strike one. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Pitch misses there. 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Byron Buxton. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it.
Back here in Lima, now it's the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a pitch. Line to right, base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Tatis runs on the ground in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Here comes Tatis around 3rd. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And first offering is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Base knock right field. Into 3rd now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Garrett Crochet on the pitch here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Byron Buxton. 1 out, runners at the corners for him. And fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. 1 run is in. Altuve coming home. He scores as well, and they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
One out, runner at second. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. That's ripped. Base hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Jimenez on the move. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Crochet, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now the lefty grounded to third. Could be 2. On to second. They get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So they move out in front. So remaining in the game defensively, Byron Buxton. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Baez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And a foul ball. The pitch. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rutschman makes the grab for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So they're down to their final out. Down the third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Goodbye from El Diamante.